Bonsoir, mes amis. Grüße, meine Freunde. Hello, my friends. This is MCOC of the Alliance for Loki. Grab the chat. There it is. Over it goes. And okay, we are all set. I assume AQ is live. Maybe not. Sometimes on day 5 it takes a little bit of time to get going. But let's see. And Alliance Quest is no modifier selected. Doesn't look like it's ready yet. Continue. Oh, it is ready. And there's someone in it. Hey, too extreme. Surfer assigned to you, my friend. Dion saying Enzo. Hello. Sedge is you. And, yo, Enzo. And Obi-Don. It's me you're looking for. Absolutely, Obi-Don. I was like, where is he? And here you are. Good to see you, my friend. And let's see, join the usual team. Sort of curious. We'll experiment day 1 next week about using, I think Herc, Tigra, and Kitty might be my team. That's a pretty crazy team. Trying to think maybe if there's someone else. Yeah, no, that's going to be the team if I can. Some good Swiss water in my Boston mug. Okay, begin quest. Let's get this going. I feel like I have enough 30%. I should just use them. Oh, there it is. I just joined. I was ahead of it by 1 step. Okay, let me check my 30% real quick. Just because if I have too many and they're going to expire, I'll use them. But, Devon Shu, Ram Enzo Bahai. Hello, my friend. Hope all is well for you in India. Let's see. Very rare I don't have something expiring. Okay, I have lots. I can afford to die because I have 1 alliance and 2 revise. I know, this team is pretty cool. There's no doubt about it. Let's see. Lots of 4 and 3 star generics. Gonna have to use those very soon. Some plus 15s, lots of plus 15s. 12 days. I guess then it's not critical I use them. A lot of 12 days. No, okay, we won't use them if it's, and especially since we have revive. So if I die, I can just revive and carry on. Okay, as usual, all of you have seen me do these fights so many times. I'm sure you're used to them by now, but we're still going to do them because we have to. And so let's see how Wasp does. It's day 5, the hardest day. 42,000 PI, so pretty powerful. Got the volume up way too high, but we'll turn it down after this fight. And of course, I love dexing that SP1, which I am always quick to compliment myself on how good I am at it. Let's see if we can't lure him. Oh, we got him to not be ironic if I have to do his SP2. I don't know if I can do his SP2, just because I don't really practice at all. Oh, nope. Going for the SP2. Okay, maybe if I stay far enough back, he won't throw it, though. I can just kill him without him throwing any specials. Oh, it's looking like that. Okay, we're going to go for the SP1. It's always a risk. Oh, 1%. Oh, why 1%? Why? Means I took an extra 5% damage. Oh, it always does that 1% to me. It just is crazy. Oh, kabam. So evil sometimes. So evil. Just adjust my camera a little bit. Maybe put it too far down. There it is. I'm sitting so farther back than normal. Not sure if this is good or not. I was trying to play with my microphone volume some. Don't know if it sounds better or for worse. I was actually looking at webcams and microphones today. I might upgrade. You know, this microphone, I mean, it seems fine, and maybe it's as good as a one that would be slightly more expensive. But yeah, I mean, maybe it's time in that point where it's time to do some upgrading. Okay, and let's see. Off we go against Silver Centurion. That was interesting. He did not throw a special. I find that if you like stay far away, Human Torch would like to throw his SP1 even if you're far away because it's all projectile based. But a lot of champions, of course, won't throw it. So if you can stay 2 spaces away, generally you can bait them into, not bait them. It's like the reverse bait, anti-bait them into not throwing their specials. Just stand too far away, and he won't throw it. Hopefully, let's see. See, that one I was not. So you sort of took that step and hesitated. Yes, when they charge from 2 steps away, I feel like then you have a good chance of avoiding the special. Go to same, stay far away. Nope, did not avoid that time. Okay. I'm getting more confident about attacking that after he throws it. I wasn't too sure if you could, but I feel like if you just rush in after that second blast, you can. Okay, SP1, don't put 1%. Okay, hooray. 56%. Hey, there it is, the master and his baiting. Oh, Buddy Lee is just trying to say that I'm a master baiter, but I won't do it. Good to see you, my friend. Hope everything's well with you. Hope you're doing okay. Today is my last day in isolation. Tomorrow I'm out, back in the world. So excited, so excited. I might go for a 50-kilometer run tomorrow in honor of being free. I've been taking most of my advice from Katzo, who apparently has told me that sleeping 90% of the day is the right thing to do. So I've been so sedentary. It's not been great. But soon that will be over and back to life. And of course, after 20 days of sun in a row, tomorrow's the first day. It's supposed to be a little bit nasty outside, but I don't care. I'm going to spend all day. I might actually go skiing, to be honest. That might be a nice thing to do. Just get back out into the mountains, swoosh around down the slopes. So good, the water. But yep, that is what I have planned. Okay, let's see how me and Doc ought do together. Oh, we didn't do the 3-hit combo. Whew, I was lucky to catch him on that, sort of get him as he was backing up. Oh, good, he threw it. Okay, wasn't sure if I could miss it, so I went ahead and dexed it. Okay, so far so good. I really want him to bait this. I mean, to throw his SB1. Oh no, I didn't want to parry. Whew, I was lucky. That would have been a unblockable hit like it is now. Okay, good. Oh, don't get me the SP2. Oh, I thought it was going to be the SP3. That would have been awful. Okay, I knew it wasn't quite going to kill him. Good, he threw it. Okay. At least he's playing along. Sometimes he doesn't play along. Just try to kill him with the SP1. I'll feel foolish. If it doesn't kill him, I feel foolish because now I can't phase. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Yeah, okay, good. He decided to at least throw that. Yikes, that was another sketchy fight. He's just so quick. He just sort of stands there for a second, then comes twirling at you with his tentacles. It's always frightening to play him. But, okay, not so bad. That was alright. I probably should put on at least a plus 15%. I have so many of them. It is day 5 after all. This morning I took the Nimrod Mini, and then I also took the Penny Boss. The Penny Boss wasn't that good. The Nimrod Mini was okay. I killed 2 out of the 3 members of my team to get him down. But yeah, c'est la vie. It was okay. Okay, now, I don't know. I can't decide. Have you checked out Old Man Logan yet? Yeah, if any man can unlock the secrets of Old Man Logan, it is Buddy Lee. I think I want to do the Alpha arena. Crazy enough, I think I'm actually low on Tier 1 Alpha. Let's see what if my stash says. Yes, I only have 5 out of 15, so off to the arena we go. Hey, Co-op, what's going on? Thank you, my friend. Thank you for dropping by. Always good to see you. Hope everything's well for you in California. Okay, enter we go. Let's do some 4 stars just to get up to the 3-time streak. I like this team. This team is I know they're not all bald, but they all have smooth heads or helmets. Oh, it's back. Is it Jason Rushing? Ah, it's awesome. I will check it out in 1 minute. And hello, Kabam Zero. Good to see you again. I really enjoyed talking with you yesterday. You mean Dreamin's Land, exactly. I know I told it the wrong name, but I was so happy to see Dreamin the other day. It was good, always good to see that he's still alive and well, and as caustic as ever. I definitely miss him in Fort Okie so much. And we do have the war season starting, which is super exciting. Yeah, I really hope my champions that I use a lot don't get banned. It's gonna be interesting what the bans does for the just number of deaths we have. A decent synergy for lots of regems. Any tips? You're talking a decent synergy for lots of regen. Like Old Man Logan can get lots of regen? he does have to have an awaken. I'm sure mine is super high. Super high awakened. Super high sig is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I need to look at mine. I wish his regen was stronger. That's the only thing. I mean, it's sort of like always there. It's like a nice constant trickle amount, but if it was just a little bit more. I mean, there's a fine line in regen, I guess. Well, there is, between like when it becomes too powerful, when it just like accelerates health at just too much of an alarming rate. Not really, but like for instance, I really like Red Deadpool's the way it just trickles back, but it's significant. Like 1% a second is too much, but maybe like 0.5%, which is 0.25 a tick. Domino is the best synergy for regen. Oh, I want to see this now. Let's go do an old man Logan fight real quick. Because you know, my favorite thing in this game is regen. I love regen so much. It's just like watching your champion slowly heal. Let's go like a Realm of Legends and do a little old man Logan fighting. Edit team. I was doing the Hyperion fight today, and I wanted to do a Hyperion fight. They hated Hyperion and just smash him, and I did it with my rank 4 Doom. Oh, it's crazy. I mean, it takes like 30 hits to kill him. Having trouble deciding who to rank for, Sentinel or Hercules. They are 5 stars. I mean, Hercules is amazing, Jaden. He is just so powerful, so useful, so tanky, so he has a really cool like cheat death mechanic, which is very, very useful. I mean, Hercules is I would say far and away the best choice. He might be top 5 champion in the game right now. Sentinel is really cool and fun and interesting. He's one of those champions where, how do I describe it? Like lots of people don't really play him that much, but he has so much use in this game. He's really quite versatile and interesting and good. But he doesn't get to see so much play time from the community. There's a person in my alliance, B Manny, who's an amazing player, and he used to play him all the time in War, and oh man, it's incredible his gameplay. And so I've seen him used really effectively. Where's my old man Logan? There he is. Let's see, the synergy with Domino, you say. Moving extra bleed plus, okay. Mystere, when regenerating, first time gains 0 damage from passive and gains 2 more, okay. Additionally, his regeneration rate is increased by 10%. That sounds promising. Armor, nope. And you say Domino has a synergy too? Let's see. Domino, she gave someone something. Luck, regeneration fury is a 12%. Okay, it's not bad. So we've given him double effectiveness. Thank you, Matt Kobiek. I feel much better, to be honest. Today, I would say I'm like, more or less feel normal. I think maybe the end of the quarantine is making me feel like that too. Let's see, shall we throw one more of these in? Is there anything else I would give him more regen? None of these, obviously. Let me go look at Aunt May real quick. Unless you need, yeah, totally. I mean, even Hercules, I mean, the percentage he gets for against poison and bleed is very, very good. And so yeah. It was interesting. Let me just, now Kabam 0 in here. So today I was just for fun. I guess I was watching the new KT1 video about the change in Kabam CEO-ness. And so, I don't know, I was just curious, like, what the web page would say, the website would say, and I guess I never really think about these things too much, but so I actually went to the web page, and the most interesting thing I saw was that the careers at Kabam. I was like, oh, maybe I should get myself a job, except I didn't notice there was no, like, cheese maker in your positions. But yeah, it's really interesting. If you've never looked at this, it's just like one of these things where it's just sort of cool to see. The ones that interest me the most, which I'm sure I'm horribly unqualified for, are Senior RPG Champion Designer. That sounds amazing, from Marvel Contest of Champions. And PEI Player Support sounded really cool. Site Manager. I'm not sure what PEI means. And then Senior Game Data Analyst seems pretty cool. But look at this. I mean, this really is a job. It's incredible. Quest Designer for MCOC. That's so cool that's actually a job. I guess I never really envision. Like know so little about what goes on in a video game company. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you if it was 10 people or 1,000 or a million. I guess I always guess it's like one. But yeah, those three in particular. Player support agent looks great as well. I can imagine those are the people who are answering messages in the forum. Systems designer looks great. Maybe executive producer I could do. Of course, I'm not sure what that is. Oh, there's the one I like. RPG design, Marvel Contest of Champions. That sounds so cool. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of jobs there. So if any of you are interested in a cool job and want to design this game, you have opportunities aplenty. But yeah, it was just sort of interesting. The whole video by Seaton made me think to myself, yeah, of course, there's this whole world of work here at this place. And so yeah, I was just looking at that, thought that was pretty fun. Hey DJ Jigme, what's going on, my friend? So good to see you. Just playing a little old man Logan. See if we can't get his regen up a little higher. And Avner, welcome. Shalom, my menzo. Shalom, my brother. Hope everything is good. Thank you. Yes. Come work with you? I would, but you don't have anything for, like, if you had, like, cheese hole engineer, I could, or, like, what do we call it? Cheese fermenter production manager. But, yeah, your company, unfortunately, is low on cheese products, so that sort of eliminates any of my specialties. But, yeah, it's really, really cool. Just seeing this, I mean, like, who would ever thought there's a job for quest design and Marvel Contest of Champions? It's just, to me, that just seems so, like, so 2020, like, I don't know, I never would have imagined when I was a young person there'd be jobs like this in the world. Oh no, we've got a robot. Darn you, bot. Be gone. And that was quick. And there's the end of that bot. Okay, let's take a look at Mr. Logan's regen. I guess the poison will affect it some. We'll see how it goes. Of course, we have to get in there, which is not happening. Oh, the regen is destroying the system. And then try to think what else is going on. Well, you saw my Electro video today. Oh, there he is back. Okay, so let's see what the regen is. The regen is, first I have to take some damage. Still not taking enough. Maybe those two synergies do knock up his regen enough to be amazing. So I'm taking 190. Yeah, actually I'm not taking any damage from the damage masteries. That's pretty impressive. What happens? Does it reproc again? I can't remember. Oh yeah, it just reprocs again. Okay. All of a sudden, I'm more on board with Old Man Logan with those two synergies. Wow, those two synergies seem to make a big difference. Let's let him get hit and see what happens. Okay, is that 95, 96? Oh, look at that health meter go up. Okay, let's get some hits more. Come on, hit me more. Let's get down to like 50%. I'm just curious what that would look like. Wow, I didn't even realize those two masteries existed. Oh, and look at that, regen. Oh, I think I might just fall in love. I love regen so much. But look how sustainable that is. And this is with suicides on. This is with the poison that is, I assume, affecting the regen, because it always does. And it's just growing right back up. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I don't think that it is ridiculous that the game tester makes more than game makers. The game tester, you mean like me or like in general? Okay, let's stop dying. So what, 54%, 55%. Let's see the regen. It's climbing up. Yeah, I feel like it's so much faster, to be honest. I feel like it's like not quite as quick as Deadpool, but pretty good. 60%, 61. It's what is it? 122 per tick. Of course, the 66 is the what you call it, the poison. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be going as fast. Is that true? I guess it is. All I can say is, yeah, for regen. I mean, that makes a huge difference. And so I think it had 22% extra regen. And that's exactly sort of what I was thinking. Just a nice, a little bit bigger. Very nice. Yeah, I agree with you, Sid. Let's see what his special does. See if we can get him to do some damage. Let's go through the specials. So this is special 3, of course. Have 15 of these. Hey, Moon Knight, executive cheese holder. Exactly, that's the job I would need. Do auto fight. Yeah, that'd be a cool thing to do. See if you can survive on the auto fight. Okay, now let's see what this special one is like. Special one, got armor break. I need to play with him more. I don't know. Oh, 11 Furies. Ooh, sounds like a lot of Furies. It's hitting reasonably hard as a as a rank 2. Then all the Furies are dropped off. So it seems like SP1 gives you a bunch of Furies. Yep, gives you the number of Furies, and it takes away your regen, but the regen comes back, so it's not that terrible. It comes back pretty quick. Let's see what the SP2 does. You might be right, Sige. Well, I think it's more just the regen, which I love. I love regens. Okay, here's the SP2. Oh, this also gives you, 11k. Critical bleeds. Oh, the bleeds are taken. Wow, with deep wounds. You might be right, Sige. I mean, 13k, no, 1.3k bleeds is pretty powerful. I basically consider anything over 1,000 like powerful. And maybe because I got a crit, I'm not sure. Still healing away. What was the other synergy? It was Domino and I can't remember who the other one was. I did not get the critical bleed. Still 577 is reasonable. Pretty cool. Let's see. SP3 is not good. SP2 is the way to go against champs that can bleed. You also get extra damage boost on the first special. I got you. Okay, I should have done the first special with the SP2. I see. Okay. Let's see where I finish this fight. Regen wise, it's amazing. The regen just procs all the time. And boom, boom, boom. The critical bleed. That seems to be pretty key to gain some nice damage. Basically doubles your bleed damage. Yeah, definitely champion. You don't want to use suicides or go for my really cool build. I love the suicide deep wound build when you're playing with of course, bleed champions. And oh, there it is, a critical bleed. Yeah, there it is. Nice. That's doing some good damage. Not bad, Siege. Not bad. Let's see. Use Sabretooth and Domino. Ooh, Sabretooth. Let's see. You need to use the synergy that increases his regen while you're attacking. Oh, which one was that? That the Sabretooth? That was unlucky special, though. You can get multiple bleeds on it. Aha. Okay, let's look at more synergies. Exits, end quests. So Sabretooth and Domino, that's the way you get it from the nice regen. We'll throw on Sabretooth then. Yeah, I couldn't tell. Maybe it just was just wasn't paying enough attention. It seemed like the regen fell off a little bit. Is that possible? Like at the beginning is really good. Where's my Sabretooth? Sabretooth, and here we go. And so what does Sabretooth have? He has, he does have okay, Old Man Logan. Wow, plus 120% regeneration rate. So we have, so what do we have here? We have 0 damage. First time gains 0 damage passive bleed. Okay. His regeneration rate is increased by 10%. Okay. So it's quicker, which I guess means it's more. And then what was the other one? There's another one. Mysterio, no. There's another increase. So Domino. Okay, works both ways. So he gets 1 from Mysterio, and then Domino gives him 1. And then Sabretooth gives him another. Okay, let's try this now and take a look at the regeneration and see what we can see. So it was 122 after the bleed fell off. But it was pretty cool to see with the bleed. And I do have 3 out of 3 in Coagulate too. But with the bleed running, he wasn't taking any damage from suicides, which is amazing. Okay, so I'm 100. Oh, that's right, I'm bleed immune. It's okay. That's why it was so powerful at the beginning, because I had the bleed on me, and I'm bleed immune. Okay. Whoa. Yeah. See, look at that. 730 with 373. That's a huge amount. Okay, that solves that mystery. Okay, let's see what the special 2 is like. Special 2 is okay. Oh, look at that. 2 critical bleeds, 123, 1679. That's pretty nice. Okay, now that the bleed has fallen off, plus 135. Does it go up when I hit? can't see. It didn't really look like it changed. Oh no, now it's 69. Now it's plus 240. Oh, 240 is really good. Oops, now I got hit. Okay, let me get hit some. It's plus 123, so you're right, I haven't gained any. It's basically the same thing as it was a minute ago. But when I hit into him, it goes to like plus 240. Yep, ooh, that's really cool. I gotta take a drink of water for a minute. That's great. So it's basically 4 times what he's taking from the bleed, which is 66 when he's hitting. Wow, it's super, super cool. I never realized those synergies existed. So with those 3 synergies... Okay, now let's get hit a bunch and see what's happening. Okay. Many hits. And many stuns. Okay, let's just see. So... Okay, 190. That's definitely more than it was. It's so weird that it goes back and forth. Okay, yeah, it looks... Like, look how quickly it's going now. Oh, it's because it's sort of... It's interesting. It like takes a few seconds for it to register. So notice how I keep the 239 even after I've hit them. It's like it takes a second or two to register that you've hit to get your increased regeneration rate. Wow, but that was quick regen. That's super, super good. Oh, yeah, buddy Lee. Oh, we'll go join you in a minute. For your full labyrinth run. Oh, nice. That's awesome. My first act is to avert me. Oh, no. Oh, no, my friend. Well, I don't mind. I'm going to still go join you after my stream's finished. Hey, Pedro. Good vibes to you too, my friend. Welcome. Hope all's well in Portugal. Just playing with Old Man Logan, my new favorite regen champion. He is amazing. Look at that. Full health. Not a problem. But we won't finish this fight. Es geht mir sehr besser. Morgen bin ich fertig mit dem Isolation und das freut mich sehr und es wird lang und ich bin müde vom nicht draußen gehen. So ja, es ist ausgezeichnet, dass ich fertig bin. Oh, and Katzo has just joined us. But okay, so let's get out of this and let's go back to Arena. Very interesting, Old Man Logan. Actually, I want to try one more thing. I do want to end quest. I've got so used to playing Daredevil in not Daredevil, I always call him that, Deadpool in what was it? Oh, here comes Katzo. Hello, Katzo. Hello, hello. Katzo has joined us. You can see her shark-like tail. She's just excited because she knows we go for our midnight walk soon, which is the only exercise I've gotten. Hey, searching for fish. Welcome. Oh, I'm so glad to see you, and I love your name. We're just playing around with some regen champions right now. Just want to check out Deadpool's regen. Just want to see. So there's other champions. So no, this is only Old Man Logan. I don't know if anyone. Okay, we'll just go play him real quick and see what happens. But yeah, Old Man Logan with Sabretooth, Domino, and Mysterio. Ooh, his regen is looking very, very good. Very, very good. Just a nice, very noticeable trickle of regen. How many hours when I'm in isolation searching for fish? Probably about 10. I feel like I've done nothing but play this game. That's not true. Actually, I've done a fair amount of work, what I can do from home. Usually, though, not too much. I'll try to say. So usually I wake up in the morning, I'll do my War and AQ fights, but that might be 30 minutes of fights. And then, of course, I don't play at all during the day when I'm at work, except I might have to play a little bit just to do some AQ. But, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I get home from work, and sometimes right when I get home, I'll relax and maybe play for like an hour. It just depends. Like, in my evenings, I basically have 3 things I need to do. 1 is eat dinner. 2 is exercise, and 3 is go to sleep. There's maybe only 2 things to do. Eat, exercise, and play this game. And so, like, if I get home early enough, like in the winter, it's a little harder just because it's dark when I get home, so I can't exercise outside. But usually, in the non-depths of the winter, I'll get home and go exercise outside, either my bike, which could take up to 2 hours, or go for a run, which takes about an hour. I usually come home and, I'll relax and play the game a little bit. have some dinner, and then play the game in the evening. So probably 2 hours in the evening I play. In the winter, usually when I come home, I usually play the game for a little bit just to relax after work. I'll go over to the gym and work out, and then come home, and usually that second part of playing the game, I guess I should say, streaming. So, and I almost always stream an hour and a half. So I would say 2 to 3 hours. And sometimes the stream is the only time I really get to play the game more than just a little bit. So yeah, I mean, at least in 1.5 hours, because I always stream, and then probably at least another hour, both with like war, AQ, and just a little bit of fighting here and there. And yeah, that's I say, that's probably a pretty reasonable, pretty accurate amount. I mean, the week before I got sick, I was just working so much that, see, look at that regen. That regen's pretty crazy on him. Let's let him get hit a few times. See, look, oh, look at that regen, so crazy. So he's 282. And does his scale with his power? I can't remember. Yeah, it does. Let's just get him up to full power. Like, this to me is like great regen. So that's why I can't quite yet put Old Man Logan up in the like amazing regen. I love Daredevil, Deadpool, if I can ever say his name right. Just look how quickly it just comes back so quick. Let him get hit a lot. I mean, you can see it growing. It's just like grows so quick. 409. I mean, so even at his best, Old Man Logan was like 240. So this is double his almost. And look at my health bar grow. Isn't that amazing? So that's what I want from Old Man Logan. You give me a health bar that grows like that, and then I'll gladly play him. And so this is my gold standard right here. Of regen is that fight right there. Is that champion, the Red Deadpool. Ooh, I love his regen. Hey, Jijan. Oh, no worries. Oh, important day. Oh, man. Good luck. Good luck, my friend. And, yeah, get a good night's sleep. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. End quest. And that's it. I feel like this is it's the Wednesday. I mean, all the days have sort of become the same, but I feel like it's like I know. It's like Winter Wednesday. It has made everything quiet. Okay, let's finish up this arena. Just because we do need Tier 1 Alpha, crazily enough. What shall we go for? It's a pretty good team. They all have... I think all these champions have a synergy that affects themselves. That's their common theme. Don't know who to go for. We'll go for this one. And... ooh, he doesn't bleed. So we'll do a little change around, but he's class advantage. Fine. It's like, what do I want? A champion that doesn't bleed or have him class disadvantage? I think I go for the class disadvantage. And so, yeah, the regen on that Red Daredevil is absolutely amazing. That's why he's now my favorite champion in the game. He is yeah, I mean, I can understand why he might never be as a 6-star just because of the way that regen works. It's just so powerful. I mean, Groot is up there too. Actually, would be interesting to see what Groot's ticks are too. I would love to get my 6-star up to SIG 200. I've sort of resisted. I have put some 6 stones in him just because I love his regen so much. But yeah, you know, SIG 200 is so many. I think I have him at 120 now. I'd love to pull him like 20 more times, to be honest. Or not 20 more times. I guess 8 more times. Would that get me there? 4 more times? No, 4 more times. That'd give me 80 more, which would bring me up to the magical 100 and 200. And then his regen must be crazy, but it'd be interesting to see if it was online with that. I'm trying to think what would be the best way to scale the regen. I guess I should have looked at what it was compared to the poison damage. And that was with the poison on him too, that Daredevil, not Daredevil, that Deadpool. So pretty crazy. Yeah, I know, Pooper Loop. I can't stop doing it. Oh, it's so bad. Yeah, I know. I get it myself. Like once I get a name fixed in my head, even if it's wrong, it just never goes away, which is, yeah, I don't know, some neurological issue, I'm sure. Yikes, and speaking of issues, I'm getting punched many times by Cyclops. Oh man, Katzo is so happy. Hurrying away. Ooh, good. Oh no, and I get hit again. What am I doing? Okay, now my turn. And you're dead. And yeah, I'm trying to think, like even Wolverine's healing. I mean, it's powerful, but it is not as good as maybe it's as good as his. It's just a little more random, a little more quirky, since you have to proc the double healing to get the super big regen. I like this team right here. 3 different classes, 3 different women. So cool. Will we get the triple class advantage? No, we will get the double class advantage. Almost good. And then Kitty Pryde, my new favorite champion of all times. Oh, I've so enjoyed playing her. She's just so cool and interesting. I really like the way she works. I mean, I'm really... Oh man, isn't that cool? I feel like it's a lot like Hercules. There's this one very subtle thing you have to be good at, and it's actually pretty similar for both champions. And that is like when you have the Infuriate on, like knowing when they charge at you and when they don't, because that's when you often get hit because you're playing really aggressive. And it's trying to I don't know, it's almost like, I don't know if it's a sense or looking at the defender right. I sort of feel like I have it, but I might be fooling myself. And it's the same with her. Well, how'd I get parried? It's just, knowing when you can charge in or when they are going to come at you and what am I trying to say? Or when they're going to follow you and you can't charge in to get your phase on. Yeah, I know, Poopa Chalupa, but I would exchange healing for less damage, to be honest. If it takes you 200 hits but you got full health all the time, it's fine, as opposed to 50 health and you lost 25%. I guess. But I just like it because I can make mistakes, and then even if I make a mistake, he just heals up and life goes on. You're blocking. Good through heavy. And then there's interesting champions like Guillotine, who has a great regen, but of course it's a one-time only deal. So I do like that. Unlike Ultron, let's say she's at 5%, when you start the next fight in a quest, you get that healing back. That is super, super cool. Which, yeah, I mean, that's Ultron could use that. That'd be a good upgrade to him. Just because it's so sad. I think it's 50%, 25%. It seems like I always finish a fight at 22%. If I got to hit a lot, I'm like, oh, and I don't get the regen. It's punished for finishing at below 25%. The other one who's funny like that is Cable too, because his regen shuts off at 25% once he's below 25% health. You would think that you need that. Imagine if Kitty had Infuriate. I feel like she almost does. I mean, if you get him against the wall, I feel like you start getting that pattern and then they just come flying at you. I don't know if again, it's one of these things where I'm not sure if it's true or not, but it seems like the 2-hit combo makes them want to charge at you all the more. I mean, I'm sure it's nothing to that. Got the Danger Sense, the original Danger Sense. Cosmic Ghost Rider, regular Ghost Rider. I wonder when Blade's going to make an appearance as a 6-star. That is very exciting. I don't know if he'll be in... It seems like the pattern is they make an appearance as a crystal. Then they appear in those special crystals that are in the Cavaliers that are in the, the monthly ones. They just get shards from doing the side quests and things like that. And then it takes about 6 months, but then they eventually... I wouldn't say it'd be in the next feature, but it might be in the feature after that. It seems a little bit the pattern, Iceman, Medusa, Dr. Voodoo, Hyperion have all made it into a feature, but it took a long time after you first saw them. And usually there's a special crystal too that you can buy, Bloodletter crystal or something like that, where Blade will be in there. Absolutely, Sugar Circuit, please vent. 6 pools, Old Man Logan, wow! 1, 2, 3, 4... And Vision, wow, oh my god, Sugar Circuit. That is, yes, you're allowed to vent. That's a lot of Old Man Logan. And as much as we've been talking about him, he's not the best champion in that pool by far. Oh man. I was watching Prof. Hoff today, and he had El Chingo, who was often in this channel here, his pools, and he sort of did the same thing. I think he opened 24. Yeah, his were very okay. Lots of Emma Frost. Hey, Newborn, what's going on? Oh, you have a 6-star Star-Lord. Oh, so funny. You just realized that. Oh, man. So when I first started playing the game, he was the champion. So the 5-star pool was only 24 champions. and he was one of them, and by far the best, and he needed his dupe so bad. I did one of the silliest things. This is when I first was playing the game. My first 5-star ever was Iron Man, and I'd gotten a Awakening. I had a 5-star Awakening Gem tech, and these things were so rare, so rare. I mean, I feel like you got one every year. I mean, it's just like incredibly rare. That's all I can say. And I think maybe the only place you got it was from Labyrinth of Legends. I think that's where I got it from. And so I was like, oh, Iron Man, so cool with my first 5-star. And this was when you maybe got a 5-star like every 2 months. I was like, oh, I'm never going to get Star-Lord. I might as well use it on him because I didn't get the regen. But, of course, the regen scales with Sig and takes so much. And then at some point, I pulled a Star-Lord. And then I was so upset. I mean, then of course, they became more and more frequent getting the 6 stars. I mean, that's, what always happens. And I ended up pulling him as a 5-star. No, 5-star, yeah. And I was like, oh, no. I used my my crystal on, my gem on Iron Man. And then for a long time, I didn't have an Awaken. And finally, I got him Awakened. But that was definitely one of the silliest things I had done in the game was use that Awakening gem on a bad champion, especially when they're so rare. But as at the time in the game where I just, didn't really know too much about the game. And I was like, oh, yeah, let's get Iron Man Awakened so we have regen. Little did I realize he was far from a good champion. I just was so in awe of getting a 5-star. Took so long to get a 5-star. I mean, oh my god, I feel like, especially when we first were playing and in the era, oops, she's not awakened. I went the wrong direction. You always have to check and see if Emma's awakened or not when you fight her, because if not, that will happen. And then it's so weird. I'm just not used to going the other direction with her. My muscle memory is so used to just backing up. But she's not going to throw it anyway. Okay, I guess I can make her lose the diamond form. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Enzo! Hello, Mega Chuck. What's going on? Yeah, he was incredible. As a 5-star, Sig 200. Yeah, he was the Labyrinth of Legends machine. So I was using him a lot in Labyrinth of Legends, but I'm not great about keeping a huge combo. I always slip up at some point. And so I remember doing my first run with him. That's when I went to Labyrinth of Legends the first time. And then after that, I didn't do my second and third and fourth runs for a really long time just because the first one was brutal enough. And I think I tried like path 2 and the difficulty scaled so much when doing those inside paths for me. And so I waited a long time, and I was at the point where maybe I had about, I'm trying to think, like 10 5-stars. And it's when the 5-stars had broken up, as in I had my first rank 5. So this was after my Stark Spider-Man. This is after after 5.4, so after Act 5, and that's why I went back into Labyrinth of Legends. And I had Stark Spidey at rank 5. I thought he'd be really good for Labyrinth of Legends, but same problem. Like building up the poise charges took me so long at the beginning of the fight, and too many times I'd make a mistake, and then it just was getting too much. And so I actually used Archangel for a lot of Labyrinth of Legends. He just did so much damage. Still an amazing champion. He was only rank 4, but I used him. Maybe I kept on using Star-Lord, and I used Stark Spidey. But I had a pretty cool team. But yeah, Archangel ended up being the one I feel like who really carried me through a lot of it. It's still like a million revives to get through it all. But see, there's an Infuriate. It really doesn't work on Arena. But actually, most of the time in Arena there it worked. They just stay in the same place. So now we'll try to get him with the SP1. There it is. Yeah, it's always interesting. That's actually one good thing about Alliance Quest, what people don't really realize, is that it does make you play a champion at a pretty high level. Like we're doing the map 8, which is, not unbelievably hard, but it's pretty real because you have an item limit and the items are expensive, though we have a lot with the compensation. And you want to, and you just want to do your fights well, and you have a lot of them too. I mean, you have like 3 paths basically. And so I feel like that has really helped my Hercules play. Same with these challenges I've just been doing. Definitely have had my Nimrod play helped. And by doing the Evil Hyperion challenge and the Evil Rogue challenge. So yeah, it's been fun doing these things. But yeah, I think that's have found the key in this game was trying to like, really get experience with champions so you can use them well. Hello, Lenny. What's going on, my friend? Glad you're here tonight. Just hanging out with my Katso, trying to get some tier 1 alpha, because I actually don't have any. No, I have 5. I want more. And yeah, just enjoying the evening. A nice cold Swiss evening, that's for sure. Okay, let's go with some type of strange team here. My last pool was 6-star AA. Oh, it's awesome. Oh my god, he crushes it. He's so strong. You're going to love him. As a rank 3, yeah, he's pretty scary as a rank 3, to be fair. Ooh, the triple. I love it. Dorky Diggy Dave used to call this the trifecta. It's so cool. When you have all 3 with class advantage. Take that as a sign of 20 years good luck. And then it's, let's see, lots of hits. It's like big game hunting. I used to do a path in the AQ. It's called Do You Bleed? And there's a rhino on it. And I used to have Nick Fury. So it's like I was rhino hunting with my Nick Fury. Going on safari. Oh, Katsa, you are so happy tonight. Boy. She's just happy as can be. Okay, let's see what is next. A little Mysterio action. We want to try out that new Mysterio poison synergy. It's the one where the poisons don't cost any of his lethal gas. Seems pretty cool. I always liked Mysterio. I remember a long time ago in War, there's a path with the reverse controls, and the Mysterio Emma synergy, like got rid of the reverse controls, and so that was my path. That's section 2, path 9, and that's like all I ran for like 2 full seasons. But I loved using Emma and Mysterio in War. They were just different, and it's sort of interesting having a path where that's essentially who you had to use. And I don't know. I like playing them in that content. It's just different champions you didn't use too often, and in a really cool place like War. Yikes, Mr. Bot. Goodbye, Bot. My bot killing skills are gotten so good, so good. And let's see. That's the end of that. This arena goes by so much quicker than the other one. Like, for some reason, the tier 4 basic always seems to take like forever, but this one, I feel like you make progress quickly. Oh yeah, now we're back to all-woman team. We'll go with the exact same team as we did with the 4 stars. Love this team. This team is so awesome. And let's see if we can't get the trifecta. We got a science. No trifecta. We got the dufecta, I think is what it's called. But yeah, Kitty Pryde. Oh, she's such an interesting champion. I really can't wait to take her to rank 4. I'm almost 100% convinced now I'm going to have her as my next rank 4. There's I still want that rank, what do you call it? The rank 4 level up crystal, 3 to 4 from completing Act 7. And I really want it to be random just because that's going to make it so much fun. Because I assume I'll have enough resources. Because I have what I have. I have like 1.5 tier 6 basic and 1 tier 3 alpha. So I assume one way or the other I'll have enough to do another rank up. Because I would imagine you at least get 2 of each. Oh, boy, what terrible plane. Oh my god, what terrible plane. Don't watch. Oh my god, I keep on trying to intercept. I'm just getting hit. This is the worst plane ever in the history of Kitty Pryde. Okay, now I'm getting a little better. Now everything's good. And now death. Ha, there it is. I do want to put some SIGs in my Kitty Pryde. I think I'm gonna go take her up to SIG 40 and then see what happens. See if I pull her a couple more times. Someone told me the other night that 670, or last night that 670 was sort of the good place for her, and I was looking. That's about right. I would say maybe 80 might be a touch better, but it looks like sort of the curve of the scaling levels off more around 80. But that'd be great. So if I pulled her 2 more times out of the crystal. Though with 51 crystals open and no kitty, I guess I'm not really holding out too much hope I'm ever going to pull her from the featured crystal. Okay, same team again. The people with smooth heads. Even they may or may not be bald. No, I mean Spider-Man's not bald. But he is with his helmet on. No chance of oh wait, still have a chance of the trifecta. Come on, trifecta. Oh, so close. Got the dual effector again, but not quite. I guess I'm trying to think of the odds of the trifecta. So you can almost always pull 1 make sure one is correct, just because, of course, you have to, if you're going to get the trifecta, you have to see at least one. And so I guess it just means like 1 in 36, because you have 2 other champions. They each have a 1 in 6 chance of being the same. So that's so every 36 fights. That's assuming you have at least one already. I mean, if you have none, then of course you won't get trifecta. What is the chance of that? That's 1 in 216, because that means you'd have to have 3 champions that none of them matched up with your 3 champions. So, is that what it is? That's an interesting probability to think about. You need Dream in here to calculate it, because you have 3. You can't have any of those 3 classes. Oh man, that's hard. Okay, never mind. I still think 1 in 316. Oh, 216. Because I almost think if you think about it, like you have one that can match up with another. That's 1 in 6, and that has to happen 3 times. And yeah, so it sort of makes sense to me. Or with, I don't guess I can't think about it too much. Probability is always such an interesting field of math. That's just very subtle and not always intuitive. Even though what is correct, it's like, here's the perfect example of the probabilities. Oh gee, hi, what's going on, my friend? Hello, hello, hello. I'm out of isolation tomorrow. I'm so happy, so happy. Can't wait to get back out into the world of the living. The world of the zombies is not fun. But and to be fair, I think the Swiss got it right. So in Switzerland, you have to spend 5 days in isolation, and then you call the cantonal medicine, which is the basically like the state doctor, you'd say, in the United States. And they talk with you and they say, do you have any symptoms? I said, yes, these are my symptoms. They say, okay, well, you still have symptoms. And they sound serious enough that you want to spend another 5 days. And I was like, oh no. But to be fair, they were right. Because I feel like if I'd gone out after 5 days, I still would have been sick. And I would have pushed myself too hard. I would have worked. I would have exercised. I would have been back to like busy. And I probably would have like exploded. And so the extra 5 days was good. Maybe 5 days was a little too much. Maybe like 2 more days or 3 more days. But no, I think it was exactly the right thing. To be honest, actually, the 5 days seems right to get me back to full health. So credit to Cantonal Medicine. They did a great job. And yeah, I think. But now I'm really ready. Really ready to be done with this and out and running around. Newborn, have you finished 7.3? Yes, I have. Just finished 7.2. Oh, it's awesome. 7.3 I liked. 7.2. Who was the final boss in 7.2? Was that the Collector, the Grandmaster again? I can't remember who it was. But yeah, 7.3 and 7.2. Trying to remember what the difference was between them. 7.3 is more in my mind. 7.3 had the paradox charges, which were tricky, but I liked them. I definitely, sometimes they definitely were like a little too much. You had to really like deal with some interesting things that were hard to manage. But I don't mind that too much. I like having things that are difficult and a little bit like, sometimes even a little bit over the top challenging. But they weren't like so crazy that you couldn't. Oh, it's the Gwendmaster. That's right. Yeah, the Gwendmaster. I think I like 7.2 better, actually, now I think about it. I like that. I feel like that was the first time they sort of introduced more like interesting, specific qualities on each path that helped you a lot, which I thought was really cool. The Gwendmaster fight, that's a fight I need to do again. So I cheesed it with the Ronin. I used the Ronin cheese, and I love the Ronin cheese, of course, just because it's like so cool when you get to do it. But I think they've taken that away. And if they've taken that away, I would like to go do that fight again, because much like the annoying Hyperion fight, because that's the one with that life. What is it called? Life cycle, where she gets all of her life back if you don't kill her in 20 seconds or 30 seconds. Yeah, it'd be interesting who to try to go with. I mean, of course, heel block champions work well, but I just want to try that fight again, because I think without the Ronin cheese, there's some interesting counters. Who did you use for Gwendmaster? I'm really curious. Hey, Houseman Ghost, what's going on? Paradox is not difficult, it's just annoying. Yeah, but and hello to you too. I don't mind the annoying. You know, like a little annoying's okay. Like I enjoy like monitoring my paradox. I make sure it didn't get too high or too low. I think it's going to come back in 7.4. I can't say I'm excited to see it again. The parallels I'd say that is, so Act 6 is definitely my favorite act by far. I loved Act 6. But Act 6.3 was the weakest one because, to me, because you had all of those, I would call them potions, or what would you call them, boosts that you could use. Oh, I might sneeze. Hang on, please. Should have gone. And so those boosts, I mean, they were fine for 7.3, but I wouldn't want to do them again. And so I'm glad they didn't have them for 7.4. I'm also wish they would like disappear from my inventory, or they make another inventory slot like they did with the potions. Like, you know, this would be all of my like Act 6.3 potions. Oops, I wasn't paying. I was just trying to see if my stream was, my microphone was on because I pushed it away and ended up getting hit many times. Oh my god, now I'm getting hit more. My Quake gameplay, not good. Oh, you didn't solo? That's alright, but still, I'm curious, who were you using? Jeez, he's so, like in Arena, he's so like strange the way he fights. Well, if he holds block, we can deal with that. Yeah, I don't even know who are good counters beside Ronin. Again, because as I said, I totally just used the Ronin cheese. But like maybe Nimrod. I'd like to put him against Nimrod against her, because I guess it won't work. Because it's not really a regen that procs. It just like explodes. Oh, Katsu's leaving. It's good. I need to take off. That is like really cool down sweater, but it's great when you're cold. But man, it heats me up to like 1,000,000 degrees very quick. I was like sweating with Katsu here. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, so I don't think Nimrod would work. I'm trying to think who else. Like Warlock. I don't know if Warlock. He definitely was in the game. Oops, my game just now disconnected. 1 second, please. Warlock and Dr. Doom. Ah, Dr. Doom, because he takes away. It's not a buff though, is it? He doesn't really heal block Dr. Doom. Yeah, I'm trying to think who would be like what other good heal blocks are there in the game? Ooh, Darkhawk. I'd like to find someone cool. Darkhawk has a crazy heal block. Not used very much, but it is pretty wild. With that SB3 puts a heal block on for like 30 seconds. I don't know if that'd be enough time to do enough damage though, or to get back to it. Trying to think. Yeah, Warlock seems like the classic example. What if you can out damage him with someone like Hercules? Her probably not. So damage is pretty big. I almost feel like going in and playing this. If I wasn't doing Arena tonight, and if I didn't have to get it done before the Arena ended, I would go jump in and try it. Let's go with this team right here. Hello, Callum McManus. What's a good counter for Venom, as he is the boss in story? Venom... I've been using Hercules against Venom in map 8. Great counter. Trying to think, who would I want against against Venom? So he's cosmic. To be honest, someone who power controls him. His SB2 is really hard to deal with, and so magic might be a great counter for him because you could just keep his power under control. He also likes to push you really far against really far against the screen too, because he has that sort of triple attack, which is always a little bit annoying. So I could see someone like Ghost potentially, just because she would be able to, obviously you can ignore that and just sort of hit through it. Boss in story, I'm trying to think. In the story, which story is that? I know he's in like Act 4, he's like that you just go up once to get him. But I think he's a champion where you can have a lot of counters. I think it's more like how you want to play him. And I think the key with playing him is, like, the SB2 is really hard to dex. I would say 1 out of every 5 times I can dex it, but I try every time and usually I get crushed by it. And so I really try to just focus on keeping him at an SP1 because that's really easy. Oh, that's true. That's true, Ginger Muslim. Yep, actually, yep, that's amazing. Hey, Naz, I know they're so good. So I was listening to Naz right before I went to sleep last night, and I was flossing my teeth as I was watching him, and so I course, told him just so he knew. But you have to floss your teeth. I'm really good about flossing. I don't give myself too much credit in this role. But flossing teeth is one thing I am very good about. Well, at least I do it once a day. I would say, I guess I could up my game, but once a day is pretty good. Let's see. Oh, you're on Act 4. Oh, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, Morningstar probably is a really good one. That one's so easy. We can jump in and look at him real quick. But again, I think there's a lot of counters to it. Ooh, Voodoo. Very good now to Trace 63. Yes, you can poison him big time. He takes all those buffs. Yeah, basically Mystic Champions are going to be really good. Because, of course, they deal with all those buffs he gets. And, you know, usually they have like an extra benefit. Dr. Doom would be great, of course, just because he gets rid of the buffs and has power control. So anytime he gets that SP2, you just hit that SP1 and that's it. Yeah, Morningstar's Ginger Muslim said that's great. The SP2 would do huge damage. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting champions that counter him. We can go do that fight. That fight is easy to do. So let's just go pop in and see. I'm actually so curious. And I'll just use 4 stars on it. And we'll see. Every time I do this, I always end up doing terrible. So then I'm like, oh, you actually don't want to watch me. I'm not very good. But let's see. I'm so curious now. Book select. Book 1. Let's go on to Act 4. Not Act this. It's usually a pretty easy one to find because he's sitting right there. No, not this one. Ooh, it's Venom 1, probably. Is it this one right here? Stand Resolute. Let me just preview. I love it that it's just one move to him. Oh, yeah, this is it. This is so cool. So he has on him break the normal limitations. Okay, perfect replications. Fine. Global is adaptive. Fine. And all sorts of things. Stun. Nothing so bad. Okay, yeah, I would say any Mystic is probably a reasonable counter for him. Try to think like Dr. Voodoo we've had to recommend. Diablo, turn on his pre-fight. Dr. Doom, I've got Black Widow. Black Widow might be amazing for him. And Magic, yeah, or Doctor Strange. We'll go with Magic. I'm more of a magic man myself. Purgatory, maybe. Actually, I don't know anything about Purgatory. Have I ever actually played Purgatory? Maybe not. But let's see. I could actually go try with Voodoo. I love Voodoo a lot. Let's just see if Voodoo... So he doesn't really gain anything from those buffs, and he doesn't really have power control, so I take it back. He might not be a very good choice, but he does poison him, and you can nullify all of his buffs. Yeah, he actually isn't that great a choice. I bet Black Widow Clairvoyant. I love Black Widow Clairvoyant. And she's going to take away all of his buffs. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself in the poison mode. Just that way I can control his power. So let's do this into poison mode. And also gets rid of my suicides on me. And so this is what I do. I'd make sure like hit into his block a few times. And usually you can make him throw his SP1. There it is. And then same thing. Now I'm going to do his SP1. Yeah, it's really good. If you can back him up against the wall like this, he's pretty good. Now when I throw the SP2, I'm going to drain his power, and he's now immune to all buffs. And so he loses them all, and then I can just fire it again because I get so much power from that. Yep. Black Widow Clairvoyant, I would say, works well. Let's try Dr. Voodoo. I'm actually curious about if he can just blow him up with his poison. Back to quest. But yeah, Mystics are definitely the way to go. Black Widow Clairvoyant, she has the power control, which is nice, but yeah, Doom or Dr. Voodoo might give you both of those. Maybe Magic too, because especially if you're running Mystic Dispersion. If you're running Mystic Dispersion, he does not stand much of a chance at all. I remember when this happened, when you could go right to the boss, it was so inventive. I was like, whoa, that's so crazy. It just was something so new and so different. Okay, Dr. Voodoo, so... Oh, no way, Callum. It's so easy. I'm just actually curious myself. Okay. It's the same thing. We're going to try and get him back in the corner. Then we're going to launch my SP1 off an odd. But let's... Oh, okay, so I didn't quite... Oh, okay. Not playing this one very well. Want to throw a special. Come on, throw your special. Okay, there it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, got an odd. Look at all his buffs. 8 poisons. Whew. And look at his health go down. Yeah, Dr. Voodoo. That's why I want to use a 6-star so badly. Oh my god, look at that poison. Oh my god. Yeah, Dr. Voodoo. I like Dr. Voodoo. We can do it again. 33, more poisons, but he's dead. Yeah, Dr. Voodoo. Awesome. Dr. Voodoo is such a cool champion. I want him as a 6-star. Oh man. So badly. So badly. It does need to be awakened. But at least if I can pull him once, I'll have him, and then we'll see. But, yeah, okay, I want to try one more. I know. I just want to see what Doom is like, because Doom did not exist when this was first, when he was first, oh, this is so easy to complete a quest. He was first around, so I'm sure Doom is just going to be absolutely, like, way, way too good. Like, I think Doom would be almost trivial in killing him. Just go use my SP1 and just take away all of his buffs and control his power, and so it's going to be great. Because, like, waiting for it, like, trying to dance around the second bar of power is always a little, like, dicey. But, I mean, you can always deal with the SP2. Guess it would help if I could parry him. Wow, look at all these buffs he has. I mean, it's always, like, one of the more annoying things about fighting Voodoo. But this is great. Oh, I actually threw it. No, it's not so great. This is one of the 2 times I don't want him to throw it, but this should eat a lot of buffs. Eats. Yeah, I ate a few of them, not that many. And then same thing, I think, slap. Probably going to end up. Yes, somehow when he's against the wall, I feel like he really likes to throw that SP1. And that's so critical in having like an easy time with him. Yeah, I don't know. I might say, what's his name is just as good. Dr. Voodoo. I mean, you know, this fight's going to be pretty good too as well. But let's jump in and finish the Doom cycle. So medium, light, and dead. Yep. Any of those counters I think would work well. I mean, to be fair, you could almost use any champion against this. Just bait the SP1, and I think you'll have no problem. But you know, Venom he's one of those really. He's not like a super hard defender, but he's like somewhere in the middle. It's just because of his attack is so he does the 3-hit combo, really pushes you back. They're very quick, and yeah, and you have to bait his SP1, which is the most probably the most critical thing about playing him, because even though if he throws his SP2, the best thing he can do is block it. It seems like it does a lot of damage. Back to quest. Okay, so I want to try one more time. Let's go with Dr. Voodoo 3-star. I just want to see what that's like. Great tips. Okay, yeah, I know. Now I've gotten like into it. It's just like when I was doing that Hyperion fight. I started like doing that Hyperion fight, and I just couldn't stop. I'm just curious what a 3-star Voodoo would be like if this is. Where's Dr. Voodoo as a 3-star? There he is. And this is the last time I'll do it. We'll see. Okay, 2,000 against 14,000. Quite a bit difference, but we'll see. Can use his power control too off the SP2. This is probably a time where I really want Mystic Dispersion. But yeah, I'm just, again, more curious if this works or not. We'll see how much the block damage does. That's always the hardest part with when you start using the lower rarities. Oh, actually didn't do any. Okay, so far so good. I do like pushing him back against the wall, because again, I think he throws his SP1. But see, look at it, he races at me. Racing. Okay, 5-hit combo, just need him to throw his, there it is. Okay, SB1, come on, tons of poisons, please. Okay, I got 8 poisons, that's not so bad. Get a few more, hopefully. See, boy, he loves to jump at you quick. And the key is always do a 3-hit reverse, because like sometimes you can sort of wait on champions, but you can't wait on him. Okay, that time I only did a 4-hit combo, because I want to keep it on him, now up to 10. See, always the 3 hits back. And then push him back when you can, just to keep as much space as possible, because he will eat up your space. And then if he gets you against the wall, yeah, it's usually can be really ugly really quick. Oh no, I did an even combo, no! But he's dead. Yep, okay. 3-star Dr. Voodoo is alright too. Hey, Saloy Big P, what's going on? Voodoo loves those buffs, I know. He just eats them. And look who we have here! Enzo! Got your first paycheck? Yeah! I would recommend spending it all on Cav crystals. Just a little insider advice. Sentenza, bonsoir mon ami. Bienvenue. J'espère que tu vas bien aujourd'hui. Thank you, Axe. Thank you. I know. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, she's awesome. And doing challenges like that really helps me like learn a champion. That's what I've been saying already. It's like I feel like it's really important to have been finding these challenges lately. It really is helping my gameplay. Even this is helping my gameplay. Just trying to fight this Venom with different Mystic champions. Okay, we are back into arena. We need to finish up this arena, and that will be tonight's task. Yeah, I want to keep on playing her though, Axe. I would say, like, those tips you gave me were really good in chat. The tips were about getting the incinerate on her. The temperature, to be honest, I almost ignore the temperature. I don't know, something about it, I just don't want to deal with it. I mean, it's such a weird mechanic in her. But obviously, I mean, 400% extra prowess. I'm trying to think how that scales. Let's say a prowess, I can't remember, they do 5% more. So if you have 400%, that means each one does 20% more, which is pretty significant. And then if you have 20 of those, it can mean your special attacks do huge damage. Ah, très cool, mon ami. Okay. Let's see. What are we next? I guess we have to... Oh, it's like having my all... Actually, no, let's go with an all-cosmic team. Let's go with her. I'd actually... no, and her. This would be... I don't know why it chose this time. Let's see. Jenny, you to offer an Odin to everyone in chat? Oh, yeah, I agree. Thank you, Alex. We appreciate your generosity. Who shall take on this? I never know what to do. We'll go with this. I'm trying to think. It's annoying to use specials with her, but you notice the massive difference. Oh, high temp, no suicides boost on rank 5. I'm excited. No way. No. Use it, exactly. Use those. Don't give your money away. Use it on calves. Such a bad influence to young Axe. No, it is keep your free-to-play style. Axe, that's the best. I was sort of thinking for the Evo Hyperion fight, trying Proxima. Like, ramping her up. So he has 230k. Oh, no, it won't work for the Evo Hyperion. Maybe for the Evil Rogue, because the Evil Hyperion is just getting too much power gain. And if you don't have any way to combat that power gain, there's no way. But I know, Axe Patel, you're so lucky. You dodged a bullet. But they're going to come back. And how I know that is the American Chavez is back. And so I think they're rerunning backwards the arenas of all the 2021 champions. So we just had Hercules in the arena rerun. Now it's American Chavez. And I'm trying to think, and now we'll keep on going backwards or forwards. I can't decide what direction we're going in. I think backwards. And then I'm trying to think. So who's before Hercules? Is Hercules American Chavez? And then was it like Venom and no? I can't remember. No. Oh, he sent a gift. Okay, we'll look at it. Let me just finish this last arena fight. 6-star Kitty. Yeah. No lunch for a week. Exactly. It'd be worth giving up your lunch for that champion. Yep. Or maybe you'll get her from the feature. Okay. Yeah, I really want you to have her axe. Just like I wanted Agent X to get Ghost. You searched for Ghost for so long and finally got her. Okay, let's go check out this GIF real quick and see what this damage is. Whoops, wrong button. That was line. Oh, the Celestial sent me a picture. What could this be? What could this be indeed? Okay, so we waited for it to render. We have a Kitty Pryde. This is Axe's, I assume, rank 5. Sig 200, 5-star, which is still amazingly powerful. Okay. Got 399 temperature. Whoa. Okay, we're looking at it again. Okay, it's on repeat. So almost have to add those up. But there's like 100k there. It's 2177. Wow. So you're right. That's easily above 200k. Whew. That's huge. Let's watch this again. So Winter Soldier is about 50%, and that melts him down. Oh, wow, Axe. Okay. You've convinced me. I will build up temperature from now on. That's pretty incredible. Pretty incredible damage right there. I prefer the team finite without money. Not cheap. There it is. I'm pretty cheap. Won't spend money on real stuff, let alone the game. That's smart. Hello, Kieran. Who's my favorite champion to use? That's really changing. I would say right now, I'm having a great time with Nimrod and Kitty. I mean, I know they're very new champions, but I love them so much. I think each has a really cool playstyle. Nimrod is sort of a little bit like Black Widow Clairvoyant, where you have to sort of like toggle between which mode you want. But it's relatively straightforward toggling, so it's not anything that like drives you crazy like some toggling does. And Kitty's just such an interesting, different champion. She's definitely like reverse Ghost in many ways, but I really like playing her. It's just like, I like champions that have different game styles, with the exception of Quake. I just can't manage Quake at all. But I really like hers a lot. I even like Tiger. I think Tiger's really cool, though I'm not that good with her. But yeah, the gameplay with Kitty is just so cool, and it's one of these where you're just so out of control, reckless, but you have to have a little care in your recklessness, and so you just have to be able to see really quick, like, are they going to follow you with the dash? And and sometimes you can slow down and play a little more conservative, which is fine. But oh man, she's just a fun champion to play, and of course she does big damage, and she's like, avoids a lot of things, which are crazy. I don't know if you saw my video with the Evo Electron, but the thing about her is when they miss, you do these like little pops of 5k damage for each miss. That's so cool. I mean, it's just so cool. It's just, you don't even really notice it, but I happened to be looking at the fight really slowly. I was like, oh, he just died. And then I saw when I was in slow motion. It's so much fun. Ooh, hey Naz, of course you should get Kitty up. She is amazing. Depends on the situation. Some fights you want the 10 paralysis and no specials. Yes, I sort of go like that. But for long fights, you want to get the temperature up. Okay, and we will start doing that more. Yeah, too extreme. I'm not too far behind you. Like, Doom, yeah, he has actually really cool playstyle too. Especially with the Doom cycle and everything, and just the way he builds up power so quick. Yes, I should be like infuriating him. Again, the infuriating the arena doesn't really work that well. Boom, boom, boom. Special intercept. Feat complete. I saw a really cool, he said a really funny thing the other day. I always want to get those. But yeah, I like playing Kitty more. She's definitely more interesting than Doom. Doom's a fun champion. He's just really powerful, and he just makes you crush things. And of course, he has really cool things. The thing I like about Doom, my favorite tactic with Doom is when I have 1 bar of power, is to just run in, even if they're blocking, stand right next to him and throw it, because it's unblockable. I feel like that's an underutilized I wouldn't say talent attack method with Doom that's can be really effective in a lot of situations. Like especially if they all of a sudden get an XP3, just run at them, throw it real quick, and just hope they don't like use that 1 second to decide to throw the SB3. But yeah, he's super cool. Of course, the Doom cycle is crazy good, and yeah, I mean yeah, it's just, as I said, just powerful. Good power control. It's like the perfect Mystic. So from a Mystic, you want like power control and nullify, and he gives you both, along with he's super tanky, can do huge damage, and yeah, just so many other good things. Oh, Kitty's your favorite? Yeah, Axe Patel, I probably would have done the same. I would have taken her up, maybe. Actually, she's gonna be my next rank 4. I'm like 95% convinced. And then having Doom, Hercules, and Kitty as my 3 rank 4s is such a great rank 4 collection. I just think those are like, yeah, each one has something super cool and interesting about them. Fortunately, Doom's not suicide friendly. That's my only complaint about Doom is, I mean, he can live with them, but it's not great just because he has no healing, and you want to throw a lot of special. So you throw a lot of special 3s, which is okay, but special 1s get to her. Rank 4 unduped. Oh, nice, Axe Patel. Nice. Wow, that's love. What is love? Don't hurt me no more. Yeah, now you've convinced me to try the Winter Soldier fight with my rank 3 and see if I can get a crazy big damage with my incinerates, but let me finish this up. We're halfway there. Yeah, we might not. We might only finish this up Or I guess we can make a longer stream. I'm such a like Swiss man. I'm always like trying to keep to an exact schedule. Little Spider-Ham action. What champ would you like to see in MCOC? To be honest, I've been asking for Quicksilver and Mystique for years. And so I'm almost 100% convinced that Quicksilver is going to win the Champion's Choice. So I'm really excited because he's one, as I said, won for years. And Mystique, I think, would be awesome. I think Mystique would be interesting because she can imitate everyone. I don't know what that means. I mean, does that mean whoever you're fighting against, you can like take their specials? Or I don't know. I feel like, yeah, it would be interesting. Like, let's say you're fighting against Doom with Mystique, and let's say she had the SP3 ability that you'd use the opponent's SP3 against them. And so, like, this would be the special. Like, you'd cut to the SP3. All of a sudden, she changes into Doom, does the whole Doom cycle. I think the programming would be easy, and does everything that Doom would do. So, does the Doom cycle and everything like that. I don't know if once she appeared back on screen, maybe she's still Mystique, because maybe that'd be too hard. But wouldn't that be unbelievably cool? And so you could, you basically would have the other opponent's SP3. And there's probably a lot of crazy implications in that. But, yeah, I don't know. Something about that I think would be pretty wild. Like, she's like Kitty. All of a sudden she could phase, call the dragon, and then they'd be on fire. Or she's like Warlock. Warlock's actually isn't too good. Not a great example. I'm trying to think who has pretty crazy SP3s. She'd be Neymar, Carl the Eels. I guess it'd be tough because then there'd be some things would be hard for her to get. Like, she wouldn't get the Imperious Rex. I guess that doesn't happen with the SP3, but yeah, I can think of a lot of inventive ways to use her. And yeah, who else would be awesome in the game that isn't there yet? I mean, there's a lot of new mutants I wouldn't mind. Like, I know one of them's on the Champion's Choice. Is it Karma? I think is on it. But like, there was Cannonball, who was Sam Guthrie. I think he's also in the movie though. That was like the worst movie ever made. It's up there with Cosmic Sins. I can't believe I watched it. That's actually one I rented on iTunes and watched it. I was like, oh, I love New Mutants. I love the cartoon. I was like, okay, I'm going to watch it. And I just sat down and watched it. And I was like, what have I done? Help me. And so, yeah, those are both champions. And there's Wolfbane. Who else was on the New Mutants? There's a fair number. Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. There's a lot there I'd like. The Blob, Pyro, Toad just made it, so I know they're working on him. Destiny would be pretty cool. Extra tell. As I said, when I meet you one day, we're going to find a place to watch that movie. There'll be some theater. I'm sure theaters even exist when we meet in the year 2037. But we will find a place. We will watch that movie, and yes, I would teach you a serious lesson in saying that movie is the best. What am I talking about? I was going on about something before I went off on the Cosmic Sin tangent, but it's like erased everything from my mind. That's what that movie does to me. Where is Cosmic Ghost Rider? Is he that far down? No. Where is Dark Spider-Man? Did I already use him? No. Did I give away the Trinity? No. Whew. Bullet dodged. It's on Netflix. Too scared to watch it. You should. Well, you save it for when you and I meet. We will watch it then. Hello, Dr. Hurius Papers 2020. What's going on, my friend? What is up? What is up is my last day of isolation. I get to be a free man tomorrow. That's what's up. And yeah, just playing this super fun game, hang out with these super cool people, and enjoying a very super nice evening. That's what's up. Okay. None of you are evil, so that doesn't help my friend Blade. Make that strategic decision right there. But yeah, Mystique, Blob, yeah, all these champions I can think of that are super interesting and cool. Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. I feel like there's some obvious one I'm missing from there, but Blob is the big one. I mean, literally, he could be pretty cool. I can imagine him being unstoppable all the time, and maybe indestructible and invulnerable. That would be interesting. Some interesting mechanics on him. As far as others, I'm trying to think of Avengers. There's Wonder Man. There's Giant Man, who's Ant-Man, except the opposite direction. There's Jocasta. I always liked Jocasta. She was in the Avengers. She was also a robot, much like in the Vision era of the Avengers. She was super cool. I'd love to see her. Yeah, I was thinking about comics today because I don't know what I was watching a YouTube video that's called Comics Explained, where they basically just like tell you a story about some comic, which I really enjoy, to be honest. And they're I don't know, it made me interested in Wolverine. I was trying to figure out when Wolverine was introduced to MCOC. I mean, not MCOC, to the Marvel Universe. So I basically started reading comic books in about 1975, and I literally would have to wait every month and then go over to our very tiny general store, the only store that we had in my little small village in West Virginia. And I would go and to the wire rack. There's a big wire rack, and it had all the comics on there. And once a month, I'd excitedly wait for the comic to arrive. I can't remember what it cost, 35 cents, 45 cents. It was pretty inexpensive for one comic book. And yeah, and I'd get them and I'd just read and read and read them. I'd read each one like 50 times because it had to last me a whole month. And it was always so exciting. And I'm trying to think when I started reading the X-Men. It was right around the Phoenix series. Actually, it was before that. It was like Proteus. So this was X-Men like 120 or so. And they'd just been reintroduced. Like 94 was when the new X-Men came about. And so yeah, that's when I started reading those. And then, yeah, I basically read them to about 200, I think. So let me think, that makes sense. So 80 of them. So if I read from 120 to around 200, that's 80. And if I take 80 and divide that by 12, that's, what's that, 7? It's about 7. Yeah, because 7 is 84, so 7 years. And if I start reading, maybe 75 is too early. Maybe I was more like 76 or 77, 76. And then I finished, yeah, towards the end of high school, I stopped reading comics it was about, and so what is that, like 87, 88? So yeah, 7 years. So let's say I started reading comics in like 78 and maybe it was 79 and finished in 70 and 88, something like that. But, hey James, what's going on, my friend? You know, I started watching your video about, you said you had something to say, and I feel bad. I watched like the first 3 minutes of it, and then I got distracted and didn't see the rest of it, but I'm really, really interested in it. I mean, I hope everything is good, and I'm not sure if it was Marvel Contest of Champions related or something else, but yeah, it seemed like a pretty serious video, but I mean, as I said, I didn't see it all, but I hope you're doing well, and I definitely was thinking about you after that video. It's like, yeah, I just was thinking my good thoughts, because I didn't know. Let's see. I know, but he did that on purpose. And Judas Priest, he's trying to undermine me. I know. Well, this is what we're going to do, Judas. We're going to raid him. I'm going to go play. I'm just going to get to finish this. This. Maybe I'll finish it off. No, I'm going to finish it tonight. I actually feel pretty motivated to stream. But this is what we're going to do. I'm going to finish this, and then we're going to raid him. And then when I'm on his stream, I'm going to say, smash the report button, everyone. And we'll see if we can't trick everyone into reporting him and causing his stream to like get taken down. And then I'll win the bet, which would be great. Oh, James. Okay. Oh, you're not Big Kid James. I have totally, confused you. Never mind. Maybe because he has the same Diablo icon. I can't remember. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, you like that idea, Hax Patel? I know, it's going to be so exciting. I can't wait to do it, to be honest. That's going to be great. Because, yeah, that might be just the thing I need to take the lead in this fight. But, yeah, poor buddy, he's affected by the plague too, so that's what you're doing here in the plague. I would say my playing of this game has increased like 100 times because as I said, I've been trying to work as much as possible, but, you know, when you can't exist out in the real life, you know, it makes work a little more difficult, and, I hate virtual work. Virtual work, like emailing and just talking on the phone, not actually talking to people, yeah. But, yeah, let's get this arena finished up, and then we'll go and hang out with Buddy. Actually, I'm going to do my last 2 AQ fights. I should have 2 energy. You can laugh at me as I do my surfer fight. Oh, it was such a disaster. Yesterday, died once again. Hopefully I don't die tonight. Might go with Hercules again. Ghost is a little too difficult for that fight. But then my Hercules was mortally wounded by that fight, just because I kept on getting hit. Evil Zone indeed. Yeah, maybe. No, my Kav only has my laundry machine and my drying machine, and that's it. No torturous, no prisoners. And that is that rogue. Darkhawk, still my champion I like. I think for me, he's the most beautiful champion. I just like his look. Man, the dark gray and the sort of the blue-gray along with the pink highlights. Whew, so good, so cool. One day, out of just respect for how much I like the way he looks, I will take him to rank 3. But yeah, he's an awesome champion. I remember when he first came out too. God, who was he come out with? Came out with... if I ever get to do Trivia with Dreamin', that would be some of my questions. Is like, match the pairs. Like who came out with Dr. Voodoo? Answer is Mordo. Boy, I know he came out with Night Thrasher. That's right, Night Thrasher. I knew it. And I did. But yeah, that'd be a fun thing to do. Who do they come out with? That's where I sort of know how long you've been playing the game. I remember Red Hulk coming out with Nightcrawler. That was pretty early. Loki, I was somewhere around there. Beast, Loki, Nightcrawler, Red Hulk. That's when I joined the game. Because I remember those monthly quests had them. Where's this? Where is my Sue Storm? There she is. Usually I don't like to have all the same class in, but I make an exception for the Fantastic 3 since they're all related. Is this what we want to do? Yes, I think this. Don't know which one's better. We'll go this way. Always put Torch against the Mystics because he's such a Mystic killer. Come on, hit me. Oh, don't hit me like that. Oh, yeah. See, this actually look like I'm playing smartly because I'm not parrying. That's just because I missed the parries. You can just flame her. There it is. Nice Torch. But, can't remember what I was talking about again. My mind just shuts down every now and then. Did I talk about the Fantastic 3? Maybe. I also think, too, we were talking about new champions to add to the game. Like, there's all these champions when we had the last champion choice. Mega Sentinel, I can't remember who else was there. But, yeah, I would love for all those champions to come back in the game, too, as well. I think there needs to be something that's really cool. Like, who did Hercules just beat? I can't remember if it was the same format where there's, like, a final. I know it's a Mega Sentinel, that's right. Like, I think they should bring her in. I mean, if you got second place in the Champion's Choice, definitely means there's a spot in the game for them. Oh, man. Should I just try for the protection? No. Come on, throw your SP2. Throw it. I'm not going to throw it. Oh, this is the worst thing about Arena. Oh, they actually threw it. Of course, it hit me because I was so not ready for it. Okay, fine. I'll hitch him back. Yikes. Oh, no, he's ahead on the damage. Not a good sign. Doesn't help that I'm hitting him while he's reverberating. Okay. Throw it, please. Oh, you actually threw it that time. Hooray. Back in we go. Oh, he doesn't like getting... Okay, let's activate this. This should kill him. If not, protection still. Ooh, Banshee would be awesome. A Mega Sentinel, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would love to see a Mega Sentinel. But Banshee would be super cool. The voter is rigged? That one I believe. The Ant-Man and Guillotine, I do not believe. I'm like an anti-conspiracy person. I just can't imagine that Guillotine would beat Ant-Man. I just, yeah. I can't believe it. So, but Banshee would be awesome. Yep, he would be super cool. He'd be up. He's another one of the X-Men, the original X-Men. There was Thunderbolt too. He was also one of the original X-Men, or the second original X-Men when they started in Giant Size, X-Men 1. Okay, let's see. Who is next? Ooh, could I have the redhead team? Do I have enough redheads at rank 3? I think I'm Black Widow. Where's Black Widow? Oh yeah, look at this team. This team is so awesome. The redheaded women team. They will crush all who they face. Yeah. Who do they face? Old man, Weapon X. Oh, I'm so disappointed I didn't get Weapon X, but whew, I'm glad I didn't just miss him. I missed him by a lot. 60, I was 112. And so, no, was it? Yeah, 31 through 60. But yeah, he would have been super fun. But hopefully he comes around again, maybe next gifting event or something else. And Black Widow doing her thing. Who do you think wins the vote? I'm not looking forward to Quicksilver. You know, it's interesting too, Extreme. Maybe it's you, but I feel like several people on my stream have said that they don't want Quicksilver. And I feel like one person's reason was that, you know, he's such a cool champion. Like, they're going to be really disappointed if he's not made really, really well. And so that's a very interesting perspective. And yeah, there's a couple of other champions a lot of people like. Oh no, Unstoppable and Blockable. I guess I shouldn't attack. Oh wow. Okay, that was that was not good. Oh, I better win this fight. I'm gonna be so sad. Oh man, it's against this guy too. He's sometimes can be annoying to fight. Just neutralize. When I neutralize is unstoppable? I think so. Okay. Get some let's see, back in the corner, or just kill him. Okay, just kill him. That was easy enough. Technically, if Agatha joins, she should be God tier, but they'll probably ruin her. You see, I don't know Agatha too well. To be honest, I'm more excited by Bullseye, or there's another champion I like too. Who was the other champion? I changed my votes halfway. I was voting on one. It was someone, I think, in the Agatha pool that I thought, I was like, oh, I like them a little better. But, hey, Captain BT. You already do AQ, and are you allowed to talk about who you guys are banning for AW? I actually have 2 energy. I'm going to jump in AQ as soon as I finish this, and so you get to watch me do 2 fights there. I have no idea. To be honest, like, Taters loves war. Our leader for Loki. He loves war so much. It's like the only reason he's still in the game is because of war. That's how much he likes it. And he is totally in control. I mean, I know he talks with like B Manning and Cam. I'm left out of all war discussions. And to be fair, I would be pretty useless. I don't really think about war too much, or defensive placements, or champions, or bannings. I mean, of course, I think, you know, there's always the, you know who has an amazing video? He just joined the Incursions stream. But I have to put this link. He made an amazing video with Captain BT. If you're interested in war defense, this is by far the best video I've seen ever on it. His name is Triple JU, I think. He is, I don't know him, but he's a friend of Akaris's, who comes in here, who's a Summoner Showdown champion. And wow, blown away by this. Let me find it real quick. It's always weird how my subscriptions, like, they're in alphabetical order like twice. I don't know why they're in alphabetical order twice. Where is he? There he is. Triple U is his name. And maybe everyone knows about him. Maybe I just haven't known him, but I'm the last to get on him. But this is the most crazy video. No, one of the best videos I've ever seen with war. Where is his Alliance Mastery setup? Videos. Oh, did it get taken down? No, rank 6 war, Hercules. Oh, I can't find it. Maybe it's really old. Search. Can I search his channels? Videos. Holy Hercules. Well, find it. It's because he talks about what's the best to put on war, like what things. Oh, man. I can't believe I can't see it. Massacre. Tigress Max 6. Videos. Sort by most recent, because it must be most popular. Date added. Newest. Yep. Oh, here it is. Okay, I was about to say maybe he took it down because it was so good and everyone complained. But no, you must watch this video if you want to have, I guess I said, by far the best video I've ever seen. And please subscribe to his channel. I mean, he is a small time streamer, but his stuff, whoa, his is great. He has only 508. He deserves to have 508,000 with his content. But yeah, really, really impressed by this video. So yeah, take a look at that, and you will have the most beautiful spreadsheet I've ever seen with defenders and who to ban and who they're good against. It's just crazy good. Every node with possible defenders, ranked like red, green, and sort of white, and then also like if you ban this champion, who they're particularly amazing against. It is super. I was voting for Kushala. I'm okay with Quicksilver. Let's be honest, the science class needs it anyway. Assuming he's great, that's true. They need like that big like premier champion. And I have like 3 Science Awakening gems, so I guess I'm a little jaded for that. Not jaded, a little bit greedy for that. Yeah, I don't know who Kushala is, so I really want to vote for a champion who I know, of course. Like Hercules was awesome in the Defenders, which I used to read too as a comic, and so I loved him there. Let's see. Someone asked about 6-star Colossus. He's unduped. Is he worth rank 2? He's not bad. He's still pretty good. I mean, the extra armors you gain, they help him so much with his crits, I believe, or his crit damage, and then also, of course, just in his tankiness. So he's like, let's say he's like an 86 with his dupe at the right sig, like at least 60. He's probably like a 75, so still a very good, decent, usable champion. But you're definitely missing a pretty big jump with his sig ability. So if you need a champion that's really good immunities, is tanky, he's worth it. He's also synergizes with so many other mutants that, you know, he usually ends up on your team, so he's sort of worth it from that aspect. But his dupe ability is pretty nice. Mystique is the other champ that's very hyped for. Yes, I would say. She has to be made flawlessly. I agree. Her powers don't have much purpose somewhat in this game. Yeah, that's the thing. I agree with you too, Extreme. Her powers are going to be really challenging to put into this game well, just because, yeah, I mean, they're so strange. I mean, like, the fact that she can look like other people, I mean, it's not really, like, something that, yeah, I don't know. As I said, like, my idea would be to make her, give her the opponent's SP3s, which, I don't know. And then you also gain the benefits you get from that, but maybe. Yeah, Jesus Priest, definitely wait. I think you're gonna want to dupe him before he goes up. Okay, getting there. 139, so basically three more rounds, and we should be there. Of course, I am going to finish that. Actually, this is the first time I'm going to actually look and see if I'm close to finishing. I'm going to use some of those boosts. I never use those boosts ever. But I always end up like being at, you know, if I have to be at 1.6k, I'm at like 1.55k at the end. And I'm like, no. You think I can kill him? No, I guess I won't have to wear. Should I try to dodge his SP2? We tried. We did not succeed. I need to work on his SP2. I've tried his SP1. Sometimes I can get it, not too often, and not enough that I'd ever like try to do it seriously. But, yeah, I hope everyone checks out that video. It blew me away. It was so good. Okay, 1.43k. What are we getting? We get about 100k each fight. Okay, so it should be 2 without any problem. Shouldn't have to use any boost to get it. Always have to make sure these last 2 are super fun champions. I want to use my old school team. Where's Mr. Old School? So old school is, we'll use them first, is Magic, Wolverine, and what do you think? Thor? He's pretty old school. Yeah, this is a good old school team right here. So cool, this team. And then I want to use Red Deadpool. Hey, look who it is. It's the amazing Claudius Clown. What's going on, my friends? So good to see you. Happy almost war season. And for Loki, we're going to be #1, I predict, this season. Go crush everyone with Haters at the helm, and Enzo Eigen with 12 in a row MVPs, I predict. So, such a great predictions for this season. But yeah, I'm actually really excited for war, to be honest. It sort of like awakens the whole alliance. You know, we're like a slumbering beast, and then when war comes, it's all frantic with energy. Like, I wake up in the morning and there's like 1,000 chats going on. Oh man, I love you too, Clown. Have a great vacation, my friend, wherever you are. If you're vacationing in Switzerland, let me know. We'll go do some skiing down the slopes. Yeah, he is awesome too, Extreme. He's awesome, just like that 5-star Deadpool. He's super, super fun. But yeah, there's the OG champions. I know there's so many that are still really cool, and that's why I like Hyperion and Dr. Voodoo as 6 stars. I would love Wolverine as a 6-star. I think he'd be amazing. Hello, PPG83. Speaking of 4 Loki brothers, welcome, my friend. The 4 Lokians have awoken. It must be awakening time in the United States. Actually, that's more Pete's clock. Panaman Pete's waking up probably right about now. Because what is it? It's 23 here, so subtract 6 means it's 17. So it's the out of work time. You're all just finishing your work, getting back from probably making cheese holes like myself. And yeah, it's the war season coming up. I really want us to be number 1 this season. PPG83. I feel like we can do it. Ooh, Noel, he's super fun. Him Monkey, they have the same hairstyle. And who else just for fun? Oh, Red Pool, I said. Okay, there it is. There's the last team. I don't ski. Oh no, I don't like tempting gravity. Yeah, good point. But yeah, actually, we can do other things. If you're here, we can. What else is good? There is snow tubing. We do have a toboggan park, which is by far the most dangerous. It's toboggan. So I guess it was the 1976 Olympics, a man from my village won the silver medal in bobsledding. Yes, that's right. I can't remember his name, but he opened up a bobsled park in my village. And so when winter comes, he puts big mounds of snow, and then he somehow makes some ice. But so we have all these, what would you call it? It's like slides, basically. There's all these slides with twists and turns, and you're on these big inner tubes, and you go sliding down them. I mean, you don't have to do anything but sit and hang on. But in typical Swiss style, it is incredibly dangerous. Many times I've feared for my life on this thing because, I don't know, in Switzerland, we just have this idea that, there's no liability in my country. I mean, there isn't, but if you die on something, they're like, well, you got on it. It's your fault. That's the way we do it. You never hear of people suing. And if you do, like a big settlement would be like you getting 25,000 francs, which is like 25 US dollars. So we just have such it's not anti-liability, but we just don't have a litigious culture at all, which is really strange after living in the United States. And so, but to conclude my point, the tobogganing is about the most fun / scary thing. Every time I finish, I'm like, oh, I can't believe I live. I'm like, thank God. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice, Claudius Count. Okay. As soon as you come over here, we're on that toboggan. And if it's summer, we'll do the alpine coasters, which are basically the same thing, except in the summer version of them. Super fun. Let's see. There's no other way of getting... Oh, 5-star, right? Yes, to Extreme. That's the only way. He's appeared a few times. He was in a featured 5-star not too long ago. That's where a lot of people got him. That's where I got him from. And every now and then. Does the cheese you poke holes in sell locally, or does it make its way to the U.S.? No, it's pretty much just a local cheese. It's the only cheese that makes it to the U.S. To be honest, I'm not even sure if Swiss cheese makes it to the U.S. or if they just make their own Swiss cheese and call it Swiss cheese. Cheese is interesting because some cheese is really produced very, very locally, and it's only sold locally or very limited region. Other cheese you can produce it all over the place, and so I bet there's Wisconsin Swiss cheese. So I bet when you go to the store and buy Swiss cheese, a lot of it's made in Wisconsin or something like that. It's just using the same bacteria that make the holes in it, and so I'd say, well, by far the most amazing cheese is, the most known Swiss cheese that's absolutely made in Switzerland, because it's one of those we call it AOC appellation. I know, was it AOC appellation d'origine? What's the C stand for? I forgot what the C. I mean, there's some mark, and I don't know if it's in other places, or maybe it's d'origine contrôlée. That's what I think it is, contrôlée. Appellation d'origine contrôlée is the AOC, and somehow that mark means it's just like there. It doesn't go. I mean, you can't call, like, you can't be in the States and call something Gruyere. Maybe it's like actually honored internationally. I'm not sure how the whole like cheese hold international laws work. I guess I should. That'd be an interesting. Oh, there it is, Clownios. That could be your next law branch is international cheese hold cheese law. That'd be a great practice for you to branch out into. But so the few times I've been in the States that I've seen Gruyere cheese, I mean, it is from Switzerland. I mean, and Gruyere is a village, or maybe it's more like a ville. It's pretty close to me. It's a hour and a half bike ride, 45-minute car ride, maybe 2-hour bike ride. Give my biking a little more like credit than it's due. So yeah, Gruyere is like, if you buy Gruyere in a store, it's definitely from Switzerland. And we do the same. We have lots of cheeses. Like, we make our own brie, and brie is really from a region in France, but there's Swiss brie, which, to be honest, is not nearly as good, but we still call it brie. So yeah, I don't know where's the tipping point between like sort of what is a type of cheese, like what you would call Swiss cheese, what we'd call Emmental, or what is like a specific brand cheese that only is like from that place. And so you just have to come over. Absolutely come to Switzerland. It is one of the most fun places, though unbelievably costly. So that's one downside. Okay, last two things. Let's do this 2 Alliance Quest fights. You can laugh at my Surfer fight. Maybe I'll try it with Ghost. I don't know. And then we'll go raid Buddy Lee and then smash the report button there. and then we will, then I'm going to do my little night walk, my last night walk of the quarantine, and then I'm back in action tomorrow. I think I'll stream tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go out and, I'm not a socializer, but I might make a special occasion of it on Friday and go out and have my one beer I have every 7 months in honor of being free. Because, yeah, it's been a long 10 days sitting here waiting for me to be free. Okay, Ghost, let's do it. SB2, kill him, please. Did I put a boost on? Or did I forget? I forgot, didn't I? Well, it probably wouldn't matter. Oh, look at that. I phased all of it. Oh, I was so scared. I didn't think I'd be able to phase the whole thing, but I did. Okay. Just going to go for the SB2 for the win. And we did it. Okay, that was amazingly good. Should I try Surfer with Ghost? No, she's just going to die. Okay, I mean, Surfer, you get to taste the might of Hercules. Okay, let's do it. You don't drink? No, I don't. Well, it's funny, PPG83. So we went to Comic-Con in October 2018. So we had the 4 Loki Nest. So there was 14, I think there's 15 of us there. It's just amazing the amount of us who didn't drink, like myself, Dreamin', Brian. I'm trying to think out, maybe Taters didn't drink. And then there's the branch that drank like nonstop. Meta, Heisey, I can't remember who else. Phase. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. We definitely had a whole side of us that just weren't drinkers at all. It's not like I don't drink. I just not a drink. Alcohol I've never liked that much. The taste is fair to me. It affects me pretty strong, maybe because I don't drink that much. So if I have more than like 1 or 2, and even 1, I don't feel sick. I just don't feel great. And so yeah, I just rarely drink, but every now and then I do. So that's why I just 1 beer, because, oops, I ran out of time. I was talking so much. I mean, every now and then I have one. And my girlfriend, Jay, she likes to have a glass of wine. So, usually when she's over, I'll have a glass of wine with her. But yeah, not too often. Not too often do I drink a beer. In fact, I don't even know if I can remember the last time I drank. Oh, see, he didn't follow me that time. How dare he? Okay, throw your special. Oh no! This is the problem. I keep on getting hit by a special, and then he gets the armor. Oh, so it's bad. Oh, good. He threw his heavy. Okay, come on, dodge it. Dodge it. Don't get hit by it. Oh, yes, I did that. Woohoo! I dodged it. Okay, dodge it again. Come on, dodge it again. No, I didn't. Why? I used to always dodge it. This is killing me. I have to intercept him. Oh, that was close. Oh, no. Oh, he threw the heavy. Whew. Now I want to charge in and get my intercept him. Okay, charge in, get hit. Oh yeah, I got the special attack. So much damage. Oh, such a frantic fight. God, this fight is so frantic. Why don't why can't I dodge at SB1? I'm usually so good at it. I think it's something about the unblockable, just because I'm so scared that he's going to charge at me and hit me that I just get all frantic. But, well, slightly better than normal. Ooh, TJ crushing it himself. Should I take a look at the 4 Loki scores? Let's see how everyone's doing here. So, I am way behind. Psycho Billy, way ahead. Does anyone use any items? The answer is no. Look at this clean sheet. Can we look at you, PPG83? Hope you have the time I take to get to you to answer. Let's see how PPG83 is. I actually have no idea what battle group you are in. Guessing battle group 2. I can't go spectate. Let's see. See how battle group 2 is doing. Is this where PP is? There's Super Sam. Oh, there you are right there. Nice Hercules. Hey, Tobias J, what's going on? Crushing it. What path is that? I have no idea. See who's on my path. Aha, PWF. Too scared to go on it, I see. And how you clean sheet on day 5. Let's see. Oh no, PP. What fight does that to you? I mean, part of me would like to try other paths just to see what they're like. I know there's some really hard fights. Like, I mean, to be fair, my Silver Surfer fight, if that's the hardest fight on my path, is pretty mild. It's just like dealing with the node. Hey, Yuri Pradines. Welcome. Yesterday was miserable for me in AQ. I ended up using, I think I was down to 10 items, just because definitely got wrecked a few times, which is easy to happen. Okay, everyone, let's get Buddy Lee's link, and then we'll open up a crystal. I'm doing well. This is my last day of quarantine, so I'm really excited. Get to run around the world tomorrow. Whereas Mr. Lee is doing some path of the abyss. And don't forget when you get over there oh, there it is right there. Okay. Thank you, Axe. Let me go open up my one Nexus du jeu and see what I have. Friendzone, there it is. Come on, 6-star. I want to dupe my Sasquatch. Sasquatch dupe, please. Punisher roughed you up a bit. And also Claire, Mr. Dex. Yeah, day 5. You can't mess around. It does not take much to get killed. Yes, I did. I got it. But I'm over it now and back to the world of the living. Okay, come on, Cavalier Nexus. Oh my God, is that 6-star? Yeah, 6-star Spidey, yeah. I love getting more SIGs on him. Oh man, that's awesome. Oh, hooray, what a great ending. 6-star Stark Spider-Man from a Cav Crystal. Oh, I just wanted to be SIG 200. His SIG ability. It's not critical, it's not necessary, but it's great. It's great to have, just does so much damage because it increases his critical damage. Oh man, hooray, that's so awesome. Oh, I can't believe that. Let's take a picture of that. That is great. I could not imagine too much better. Hooray, 660. Now we have to go look at him. And then we'll go raid Buddy. It's a good sign. COVID's over. And I got a 6-star Spidey from a Cav Crystal. Things are looking up. Let's see. Info. Let's see how that... 60 is awesome. It gives me extra critical rating. That's great. Oh, man. It's so good. Super good. Okay. Well, it's a great ending. And, yeah. And now all I have to do is say, please, everyone, stay safe, happy, and healthy. Same for your family, same for your friends. And yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow night, Friday, maybe not. But yeah, that's but if not, I'll see you really soon on another episode of the Friend Zone. So this is Enzo Eigen of the Alliance for Loki, wishing everyone a bonne nuit, gute Nacht, and good evening. Bye-bye.